My name is Scarlett, and I want to tell you my story. I live in a small town called Brighton Bay, not far from New York City. It's quiet here with calm streets, cozy cafes, and the sound of waves always nearby. I'm 29 years old and I work as a receptionist at a small hotel near the beach. Life was simple. Some might say boring, but I liked it. I had a few close friends, a small apartment, and a routine that felt safe. I wasn't looking for love. After a few bad relationships in the past, I told myself that it was better to stay alone. But sometimes life brings someone into your world when you least expect it. That person was Ryan. Ryan came to the hotel for a business trip. He looked different from the usual guests, calm, polite, and a little tired. He had soft eyes, a gentle smile, and a quiet way of speaking. When he asked for a room, I helped him check in, and he thanked me in a way that felt personal. I noticed the way he looked at me, not in a bad way, just kind. I smiled back without even meaning to. The next morning, he came down to the lobby and asked for directions around town. I told him where to get the best coffee, where the beach was nice and quiet, and which seafood restaurant locals liked best. He listened to me carefully, really listened, and I liked that. Most people don't. After that, we started talking more. He stayed for 2 weeks. Every evening when his work was done, he would come to the lobby and we would chat. Some days we walked along the beach. Other times we sat on a bench near the lighthouse. We talked about life, books, music, dreams. He told me about the stress of his job in the city. I told him about my quiet life here. I felt comfortable with him. I felt seen. One night we were walking by the water. The stars were out and the breeze was soft. He turned to me and said, "Being with you feels like peace." Those words stayed in my heart. I think I started falling for him that night. When his 2 weeks were over, he left Brighton Bay, but we kept in touch. Every day he sent me messages. Every night we talked on the phone. We laughed. We shared stories. And I missed him more than I thought I would. A month later, he came back. This time, he didn't stay at the hotel. He rented a small house near the harbor and asked me to visit. We made dinner together. We listened to music and danced in the kitchen. It felt like we had been together for a long time. I felt lucky. But then one evening, something changed. We were sitting on the couch drinking tea, and he looked serious. He took a breath and said, "Scarlett, I need to tell you something." My heart started to beat faster. "I am married," he said, looking at the floor. "I have 2 children." My body froze. I couldn't speak. My hands felt cold. I looked away. He said his marriage wasn't good, that they lived together, but without love. That he stayed for the children. I walked outside. The air was cold. The ocean waves were loud. I felt like crying. "I understand if you don't want to see me again," he said. I nodded and walked home. That night I couldn't sleep. My mind was full of questions. Why didn't he tell me before? Why did this happen to me? I wanted to be angry, but I missed him. The next day he messaged me, "I'm sorry, I miss you." I didn't reply. Days passed. I couldn't focus. I kept checking my phone. My heart and mind were fighting. A week later, we met near the beach. I told him I felt hurt. He said he understood. He didn't make excuses. He only said, "I care about you." And I stayed. I know it was wrong. I know I became the other woman, but I wanted to believe him. I wanted to believe it was temporary. So we continued in secret. He visited once or twice a month. We stayed inside that small house. No public dates, no photos, no future plans, just stolen moments. He made me feel special, but deep down I knew the truth. I was not his first choice. Slowly I lost myself. I waited. I canceled plans. I lived around his messages. One night after he left, I asked myself, why am I doing this? I had dreams too. A home, a family, a man who chose me. I spoke to my friend Emma, the only one who knew. She said, "You deserve to be someone's first choice, not a secret." Her words stayed with me. One evening, Ryan visited again. He brought flowers, kissed my forehead. I said, "I don't think I can keep doing this." "I love you," he said. "Then why don't you choose me?" I asked. He looked away. He couldn't answer. That was the moment I understood. He would never leave. After that night, I stopped replying. A week later, he came to my door. We talked for hours. "I can't leave my children," he said. I understand, I replied, but I need a real life. We said goodbye. That night I cried, but it felt clean. Months passed. I healed slowly. I returned to myself, friends, books, walks by the sea. I joined a writing class. One evening I met Daniel. He was kind, patient, honest. I told him my past. He said, "You deserve better." And for the first time, I believed it. Love didn't hurt anymore. Love felt safe. Looking back, I don't regret my past. It taught me my worth. I found myself. And in finding myself, I found real love.